I wanted to just make a quick little video on those peaches. That's not why I'm in the yard today. You know, there's things in our life that drive us bananas. Then we struggle year after year after year. And we're to the point right now where we're trying to solve all these little problems to make things easier. I've got a thing I'm going to do this year with the flower beds. All the raised beds, I got a trick. I know it's going to work because I tried it last year and I kept my mouth shut just to see what the results were. I don't want to steer anybody in the wrong direction. So last year, we did something different. It worked. This year, I'm going to do a whole lot of it. It's going to save me many, many, many days of doing things in the yard that I didn't have to do, which frees me up to do some other stuff. So right now, we are going to pour some concrete. We're going to make a place for our pool filter. This pool filter is a big filter. I got it used, and we got a new pump because it's just a little above ground pool, a little 4-foot above ground pool. But every year we want to take the filter apart. We want to take the pump. We want to take the hoses. We want to put them in a garage. It's a project because last year the filter went sideways and it was full of water. We couldn't move it. And I mean, we had 3 people out here, some strong ones, and we couldn't move it. It was full of water. So now we got it emptied. It's just got sand in it. We're going to move the filter. We're going to get the ground ready. We're going to put a form. We're going to mix up some bags of concrete. And we're going to make a place for this filter so I never have to deal with this aggravation again. Another problem was disconnecting the hoses from the pool to the filter. That was a literal project every year. To use good hoses, they don't just come off. So we found this little attachment thing. I don't know what you call it. It's a little, you pull it together, you screw it, and it holds it together. I'll show it to you. You might be able to leave in the comments what it's called. I found it at Lowe's, but I'll tell you right now, when it comes to disconnecting the pool filter, you just spin the little wheel, it pops off, the filter's disconnected. Oh my gosh. For the past 15 to 20 years, we've been pulling our hair out. This would have solved the problem. So maybe it'll solve a problem for you. Check this out. Once we unscrew that, the other hose, we just unscrew it, right? It's the water that shoots into the pool. It just unscrews, you put a little cap on it, you're done. Pool closing, very easy. All these years of pulling our hair out, no more. Today, we're gonna put a little slab down. And of course, all of the batteries are dead. I am going to buy a plug-in Sawzall and a plug-in drill. I'm done playing this game. I love the DeWalt, but every time I go to use a Sawzall or a drill, the batteries are dead. I got to stop and plug them in. So now I got a battery charging enough that I can take it out, put in 1 screw. Then I got to wait and take it out and put in 1 screw. I'm working like a screwball. Anyway, we're getting close here. We're getting ready to pour some concrete. But first, the form has to be put on there and leveled off because I want to make sure the foundation is correct. So we never poured concrete before, but I think we're going to do a good job. We made a little wood frame, and we made sure everything's level, and we put some screws. We only got them sticking in halfway so we could take the screws back out. That's not the truth. The truth is I got to charge the battery, put in a screw, charge the battery, put in a screw. But you get them in halfway a lot easier, so that's really why they're sticking out. But it'll make it easier to take this form apart after the concrete is in. So check out where we're at. It's waiting about 15 years. Should have been done 15 years ago. But it's getting done today, 2024. It's time to make things easier around this little bite-sized homestead. Because, we need more time for other things, like growing tomatoes. We picked up 7 bags. We might have to go back to 3 or 4 more because I need this the right height so the line goes straight to the pool. But we're making progress. We're making good progress. Now that round black plastic thing is what the filter would sit on. And last summer, it tilted. And the filter went like this. And I promise you, 3 strong people could not budge it. I was worried we were gonna break the fittings right off of the pool. So now, I shaved it down a little bit with a Sawzall. It fits right on the end. It's perfectly level. I used a level. Now we're filling the inside with concrete, so it's a solid base for this filter. And then all we got to do is get the filter back up on there when it's dry. But I don't think I'm ever going to have another problem with my filter falling over. It's not going to move. It should be solid. It'll work a lot better. Plus, it looks kind of professional. Not perfect, but a little professional. I'm huffing and puffing a little bit. I did a lot more work during the growing season, and we're getting ready to gear up, so I better get used to working again. Anyway, I pulled the form off. I took a brick. I shaved the corners off. It's still nice and soft. I shaved all the edges. So now, because we have 3 dogs, a big one and some little ones. I got grandkids. I got a wife. I don't want anybody scraping themselves on some sharp concrete edges. I'm not going to wipe the top off. I'm just going to let it dry now. Now, I'm going to give it a couple of weeks. Unless it rains, I'm going to have to hose it off. But I don't think I could be any more excited about how perfect this turned out. That filter is going to be exactly where I want it. And you should see this filter. I promise you, that filter, when it's filled with water, it's got to be over 400 pounds. And it's not something you want to snap the top on, so you don't have a handle. You have a round, heavy weight, no way to grab it. But now, I'm just so happy. One of our little projects that needed to be done before the summer hits. If you like our videos, please hit the like button, share button, subscribe, and leave some comments. Let me know what you think, because I'm learning. You can learn with me, or maybe you can give me some tips so I don't make mistakes before I do it. But either way, please help us grow this channel. I can't grow this channel, but we can do it. We can do it as a group. Be blessed on this little bite-sized homestead. We're doing a lot on this little tiny homestead. And yesterday I pruned the peach trees. Last week, we pruned the apple trees. And next week or 2, I'll be doing the pear trees. Maybe. I might wait till next season on the pear trees. I got to see how much buds are trying to grow. Anyway, have a great afternoon. I appreciate you.